What's up with the gang? What's up with the squad? What's up with my tater tots? Y'all already know who it is. It is your girl Taniya Janae, honey. And I'm back again with another video. I decided to do this new little segment on my page. Each Tuesday, it's going to be like Talks with T. I'm going to come to y'all and I'm going to have a regular little setting just like this one. And I'm going to just talk to y'all about some real life stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just being truly authentic. Being myself. Being real. Being honey. So before y'all continue to watch this video, make sure that y'all like, comment, share, subscribe to my page, and to follow me on Instagram, laid with 4 A's. And y'all, let's get into this. Let's get into this video. Let's get into this topic. Bam. I'm gonna be talking with y'all about life after college. Okay? Because it's real out here. So just a little background on myself. Some of y'all know, some of y'all don't. I went to Clark Atlanta University. 2015 I graduated high school, and I just graduated college in May, so congrats to me. Woo! First generation college student. So yeah, y'all, so I just graduated in May, and I got my bachelor in arts, and I studied film and television. So my end goal is to be a film director. Okay, period. Okay. So I think, first of all, let me just back it up a little bit. When I was in school, I came in very undecided. Like, I'm a first generation college student. So it's just like I got my family behind me. I'm gonna go, whatever. Went from California to Atlanta in a very unfamiliar place. Atlanta's very different from California. Very different. I was hit with the culture shock because California, we got black folks. Everybody know that. But it's not like predominantly black. Like, we got all different kind of people in California. So when I came to Atlanta, it was very weird and very different for me because I've just never been in a situation where I'm just surrounded by all black people. But it wasn't a bad feeling. I love my people. That's why I went to Clark. It was just like, it was just a little shock because that's something that I wasn't used to. So came to college. Freshman year up until my sophomore year, I was undecided. I didn't have no major. Junior year, I decided, okay, I'm going to go into business because that seems like kind of like the easy way out of you not knowing what you want to do, just go into business. Try business, wasn't for me. They talking about dressing up every day. We got to do our resumes and stuff in front of the class and read it. I'm not doing none of that. So I'm like, okay, cool, next. So I'm like, let me do criminal justice. I want to go back home. I want to give back to my community. I want to kind of help out. So I wanted to be, what did I say I wanted to be when I went into criminal justice? I forgot, y'all. It was so long ago. I wanted to be something that had to deal with psychology and criminals and something. I don't remember. Now, the criminal justice, that was very interesting, but it still didn't really fit me. So I'm like, I don't really know what it is I kind of want to go into. Like, what am I going to go to in this field? So even though I kind of like criminal justice, I was like, it's still not me. It's still not fitting. So we just going to try something else. So I decided to go into mass media arts with a concentration in radio, TV, and film. So when I went into mass media, it was like, okay, I kind of like this. We doing classes on just a whole bunch of different stuff, like editing stuff, directing stuff, coming up with our own films, our own concepts. We got to do treatments for this, that, and the third, research and stuff. It was cool. I really liked it. So went into that. So I started to associate myself with people who kind of already knew what it was that they wanted to do. So by me being put in spaces where people already know what it is they want to do, it kind of made me feel pressured because I'm like, yeah, I went into mass media, but I still don't know what I want to do. Like, if you're around me in person, in real life, y'all know my personality. I'm like always hyper. I be having everybody laughing, just all of this other stuff. But in real life, I'm really shy. So it was like I wanted to be in front of the camera, letting my personality show, but then I get very shy and I tend to tense up and shut down. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I could focus on being behind the camera. So what is it behind the camera that I could do? I don't know. It's so much. It's a whole category full of what you can do behind the camera. So now I'm trying to figure it out. Everybody around me, they want to rate, they want to do this, that. And I still didn't know what it was I wanted to do. So now, when I graduated, it was just a little bit hard because it was still like, whoa, like I just did this. Like 4 years of my life just went by and I really just did this. And what's next? That's the question that I hated the most after I graduated. Oh yeah, woo, 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 congratulations. What's next? What's next for you? Since you want to ask me what you got going on with your life. Because honestly, y'all, when people just graduate, don't ask them what's next. That's kind of like a question of reality that fresh graduates don't want to deal with, because we're already dealing with the fact that we're graduating with no real plans. So when we're forced to answer the question of what's next, it kind of put us in this very uncomfortable place. I don't know if this is all graduates, but I know some of us, we be going through the whole mental thing right after we graduate. Like, the day of graduation is cool, yes, fun. All y'all people around, y'all drinking, y'all having a good old time, having y'all feet kicked up. Then the day after, it's like, I don't gotta go to class, y'all. I don't gotta wake up and go to class. I don't have to turn in no assignment. I don't have no deadline. I don't have nothing. So now you go on this journey of trying to find a job because maybe the school you went to didn't really prepare you for that. Wink, wink. Some schools prepare you, some schools don't. I can't necessarily blame my school. I can only blame myself. But once you graduate, it's like you just thrown. You just thrown into the world with no clue on how to survive, y'all. And that is real. That is really what kind of starts the graduation depression. I have to just give y'all a little background before I start to get really into the topic. So I think graduation depression is very real. Post-grad depression will really have you just feeling like a complete, like, different person. When you're in school, you kind of have an excuse to the outside world of why you're not doing certain things. Like, oh, some people can't function with having a job and having classes. Some people need to focus their time and energy on one thing. Me, when I was in school, I had a job, but it wasn't a job towards my career. It was just a job to keep some money in my pockets. So once I graduated, it was just kind of like, okay, sis, you graduated. You got to figure this out, because ain't nobody about to figure it out for you. So that's the thing that kind of really hit inside, because you really wake up and you just try to figure out, like, okay, so do I go out here and I just get me a regular job? Because it's low-key embarrassing after you graduate and you have so much money in loans that you have to pay off. My school's tuition was $36,000, and it started to go up as my years progressed. So Lord only knows how much debt I am in right now. So for you to have 4 years of school and then you graduate and then you work at a regular job, it's kind of just like, what was the point of going to college, girl? You just go get a regular job. And that be part of the struggle too, y'all. So it's like, you graduate, you don't have no job. Graduate, you get a job. The job don't got nothing to do with your career, what you went to school for. And it's just like, you just feel like you just wasted all of them 4 years. Like, it wasn't even about getting the education at that point. It was just about the experience. And that's money. Money is not to be wasted. Okay? That's what we're trying to get to. We're trying to get to the bands, the coins, the guap, all of that. But it's like, I think as a college student, sometimes we're not prepared enough for the real world once we graduate, because opportunities weren't really present while we were in school. That's just me personally. Like, I know I probably could have took more advantage of the opportunities, but it was hard because I didn't know what I wanted to do while I was in school. So it's just like, now you just got to deal with it once you graduate, and you just got to figure it out. So I had went to some events out here because Atlanta is like very big on film and very big on television. So I went to some events, started networking with some people, got my first PA job. It was real cool. It was interesting. I learned a lot. I got to be on set sometimes. I was mainly in the office. I was an office PA, but I kind of wanted a little bit more experience. Like, I didn't really just want to be in the office. I want to be on the set because my goal is to direct. So I kind of want to, I I have to be on the set. I can't be in the office. And then I had another PA job where I was doing reality TV, and that was cool too, because when you working on a film and you do reality TV and you on set and you in the office, of course it's like two completely different things, but it still has something to do with film. So really it's not even about what you know anymore, because I could have easily got both of these opportunities, degree or not, period. And that's just that on that. It's not even about what you know, it's who you know. If you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody and you got good work ethic, they can easily just slide you up in there. Just easily, just give her this little opportunity, give her this little chance, see what she about, and then that way you could just work your way up. But it's really like, what are you willing to do to get there? Long story short, you guys, graduation depression is very real. Whether it's pre-graduation, post-graduation, it's real. I think it's really real because we're not taught how to express our feelings per se, and so that way once we graduate we don't really know that a lot of us aren't going to have a job right after college. Like, I think we kind of have this mindset to where jobs is supposed to like kind of randomly reach out to us, and nobody's going to reach out to somebody who's inexperienced. Nobody's going to reach out to you, period, for real, if you really want to keep it 100, unless you really out here doing what you got to do. But I didn't have no film experience, no film, no television, no nothing experience, like at all. So I'm just like, so when I graduate, what am I supposed to do? Like, everybody said, oh, you're in Atlanta, the perfect spot for you to do this and do that. And I'm just like, but how? If you don't have experience, who gonna want you to work for them, work with them, if you don't have experience? Like, since I didn't know what it was that I wanted to do while I was in school, I didn't do any internships that related to, you know, it wasn't equivalent to what I want to do now. Like, I didn't do anything related to TV or film when I was in school. Once I graduated, yeah, I started to get my opportunities. But that's really because you really got to open your mouth and let people know what it is that you want. Like, that closed mouth don't get fed, oh, that's real. That's real. And networking is really key. Like, you never really know who you're in the room with. If you go and you handle your business while you outside of the house, opportunities is gonna come. If you show people and prove to people you have a good work ethic, opportunities is gonna come. But those same opportunities will come too if while you're in school, you're involving yourself with these internships. And sometimes when you have an internship and you do very good, they hire you permanently once you graduate. So I just think that you have to be willing to put the work in. And a lot of the times with the internships, they're free. So you have to be willing to work for free as well. And I definitely have my fair share of doing free work and my volunteering and stuff like that. And all of this is just like, it's a real humbling experience, y'all. Like, I think if everybody just does what they need to do before they graduate, the whole graduation depression thing wouldn't really, you know, be prominent in your life. But if you don't handle your business, then it's gonna hit you a little bit different. Like, as far as my schoolwork, your girl was handling hers, okay? I was getting good grades. I graduated with a 3.5 when I really should have graduated with a 3.6, but they played me. But it's cool, because when you look at that, you don't even, the thing is, when it comes to film and television, y'all, this whole school and degrees and grad school and GPA, none of that matters. GPAs and stuff is not even talked about. Like, it's very cool to say that you graduated and you have an education and, you know, you decided to further your education on certain stuff and this, that, and third, first generation, all of this good stuff. It's very good, it's very cool, but it's not necessary at the same time. Like, I don't want to tell people don't go to school, because I think everybody should still go to school just to be able to say you did it and you got this education and you got your degree. But is it necessary to get you a job? Is it necessary to start your career? It's definitely not necessary. Definitely not. Like, both of the job opportunities that I've had to work in film and television had nothing to do with me being in school, had nothing to do with me graduating. It was literally just like somebody who know me connected. It was just like who I knew. It didn't have nothing to do with what I knew. It was who I knew. And that's the big factor with a lot of stuff. You don't gotta know squat diddly nothing. But if you know Obama and you know Obama and he willing to put you on and you don't know nothing about no politics, you can get put on. You know Obama. Now, once you're in that space, they can teach you. It's nothing to get trained on this knowledge and this information. Because me, per se, I work better doing hands-on stuff rather than trying to read something about it or watching somebody else do it. Like, I need to be in there, hands-on. I'll see you do it maybe once or twice, and now I know how to do it. And then, boom, I'm starting to get the hang of everything. So I just think, really, y'all, if you are in school right now, or you're thinking about going to school, or you just graduated, just know you're not alone. It's a whole lot of us out here who are still trying to figure it out. We are young. I am only 22 years old. A lot of people don't know what they want to do until they get way up in there with their age. Me, I don't want to do that. I don't want to wait until I'm in my 30s and my 40s to have it figured out. Of course, I want to have it figured out soon, sooner than later. But it's okay to not have your life figured out. Like, a lot of people go to school and they end up in places that they didn't even go to school for. But me, it's like me on the other hand, I travel all the way from California, Georgia, California. Like, we're literally on the complete opposite sides, dang near of each other. I left my family, my friends. I love a lot of stuff. And do you think that I'm gonna leave from being in my comfort zone to going somewhere where I'm very uncomfortable with? And not be in a career that I went to school for? You out your mind. I'm gonna be in film and television. I like it too. Like, I feel like it fits me more than anything. Like, talking in front of the camera, that fits me. Just to be able to figure out what's on this paper, what's on this script that they want to come to life, and being able to bring it to life. That's what I want to do. Bringing somebody's vision to life. Letting people know where they should be and how to do this and how to do that, and everybody's just working together as a team. That's what I like. And the whole film arena, the whole just being on set is just like, oh my God, you just learn so much stuff, and the people are just so genuine and so cool and always willing to help, and they know their stuff. They know what they're talking about. Like, it's so many different departments in film. When I first got on my first real set, it was like, it really just looked like a bunch of people just everywhere, and you trying to figure out, well, dang, well, who was this person? Well, who was that person? Well, what do they do? Well, they look like they do this. Like, it's so much that go on, and you just be trying to figure it out. That's why I'm just like, I'm keeping faith. Yeah, it was upon a time when I was just down and bad and not really doing too good, and it's gonna be okay. All y'all out there who going through this, it's gonna be alright. Hey. No, for real, y'all, but it's gonna be cool. Just grind, put that work in, talk to the necessary people, get out here, put the footwork in, because stuff is not gonna come to you. Opportunities is not gonna come to you. I learned that the hard way. I be thinking I'm just about to sit here and look cute and an opportunity gonna come to me. Girl, if you don't go out here and talk to these people and network and tell them what it is that you're capable of, and start talking to these people and doing what it is you gotta do to get what you want, nothing is going to get handed to you. Sometimes people just get lucky, but I mean, speaking for myself, nothing's going to get handed to me. So I got to put in this work. I got to get to the money, to the guap, to the cheese, to the chicken, to the dinero. And y'all, I promise y'all, mark my words, today is what? November 3rd. Right now, we say it's 5:14 p.m. Y'all are going to see me on the big screen. Y'all are going to see me in these movie credits. Y'all may even see me, in a couple of movies, in a couple of scenes, showing my face. I kid y'all not. Mark my words, y'all. Y'all are going to see it. Everything that I'm feeling and going through right now is just a phase. It's just a chapter in my life that I'm going to be able to tell to the next generations of how I was going through this, and I overcame my obstacles, and now I'm just this person who's way up here. Moral of the story is, do what you gotta do to get what you want. And that is the bottom line, and that is the end of my video and my rant. So y'all, thanks for watching. I hope y'all watched all the way to the end. I know I was talking a lot, but this is what Talks with T is going to consist of. Just me being real, honey, authentic with y'all. And that's pretty much it for this video. If y'all like, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and to comment, share, and subscribe. Also to follow me on Instagram, that is laid with 4 A's. And that's it, y'all. I'm out. I talk too much. I'm tired. I'm probably finna go take a nap. I will see y'all in my next video.